Hello children, good morning. Today we will discuss about preparation of hydrogen by alkalis, or you can say displacement of hydrogen from alkali, how hydrogen can be prepared from alkali, and laboratory method of preparation of hydrogen we will discuss. So let us start first with displacement of hydrogen from alkali. Okay, actually some metals displacement of hydrogen from alkali, first we will discuss some metals like zinc, aluminium, lead, they are amphoteric metal, they are amphoteric in nature, right? It means they can behave as acid, they can react with the acid as well as base, right? So when they react with acid, they displace hydrogen. Similarly, when they react with the base, they also displace hydrogen from the base. So let us see how the reaction takes place. First, reaction of zinc with alkali like sodium hydroxide. Okay, actually the alkali is in the form of concentrated solution. So concentrated sodium hydroxide, it forms sodium zincate Na2ZnO2, hydrogen gas releases. Okay, so here zinc is undergoing reaction with concentrated sodium hydroxide to displace hydrogen, and complex salt sodium zincate is formed. Sodium zincate is a form of complex salt. Similarly, when aluminium undergo reaction with NaOH, okay, it forms Na3Al O3 plus hydrogen gas, liberates. This is called as sodium aluminite. Okay, it can also undergo reaction with dilute. This is it was concentrated form of sodium hydroxide solution. When we take dilute sodium hydroxide, aluminium undergo reaction with dilute sodium hydroxide to form sodium metaaluminate NaAlO2. Sodium metaaluminate plus hydrogen gas liberates. To make it balance, you have to put stoichiometric coefficient to 6 to form 2 sodium aluminite and 3 molecule of hydrogen gas. Similarly here, 2 aluminium plus 2 sodium hydroxide, 2 molecule of water gives out 2 NaAlO2 plus 3 hydrogen molecule. Clear? Next one is reaction of lead Pb. So lead undergo reaction with alkali to form plumbite. Lead plus concentrated solution of sodium hydroxide, it produces Na2PbO2, sodium plumbite, and hydrogen gas liberates. Right? So in this way, metal like zinc, lead and aluminium displaces hydrogen from alkali to form a complex salt and hydrogen gas, right? First we discussed about zinc, then after aluminium and lead. Clear? Now come at laboratory method of preparation of hydrogen gas. How hydrogen gas can be prepared in lab? Laboratory method. Laboratory method. We all know to perform any experiment in lab, we must have some aim. So our aim is here to prepare hydrogen gas in the lab. Then after, we need to have required material. So here, to prepare hydrogen gas in the laboratory, we require granulated zinc. Granulated zinc. We need dilute HCl. We need dilute HCl or dilute sulfuric acid. Dilute sulfuric acid, right? Along with some apparatus like flat bottom flask. We need Thisley funnel. We need a delivery tube. Okay. We need a cylinder. We need a trough. These materials are required to set apparatus, right? So let us see how reaction takes place. Let us see how reaction takes place in the lab and how hydrogen gas liberates. Right? First of all, we have to set an apparatus. Take a flat bottom flask. Flat bottom flask. Granulated zinc will be kept here into the bottom flask. Close the mouth of this flask with the cork having two holes. Right? Through one hole we will pass a Thisley funnel. Through one hole we will pass Thisley funnel. Through second hole we will pass a delivery tube. Right? This delivery tube will open into a trough, right? And here inverted cylinder will be kept. So that we can collect gas into it. This is the total setup which we have to manage for the preparation of hydrogen gas into the lab, right? Here we have kept a granulated zinc on the flat bottom flask. Granulated zinc is present here. With the help of Thisley funnel, we will pour either dilute HCl or dilute sulfuric acid. Suppose you are taking dilute HCl. With the help of this Thisley funnel, slowly we will drop wise we will pour HCl, hydrochloric acid, into the zinc, which is already kept into the flat bottom flask. As this dilute HCl will come into the contact of zinc, reaction will start. Zinc, because it is highly reactive into the metals reactivity series, it is placed over hydrogen into the metals reactivity series. So zinc will displace hydrogen from HCl to form ZnCl2. ZnCl2 is a salt. It will remain into this flat bottom flask, and hydrogen gas with the help of this delivery tube. Will pass into the trough. Okay, into the trough where an inverted cylinder is kept. Okay, here hydrogen gas will be collected by downward displacement of water. Here hydrogen gas will be collected by downward displacement of water. Why hydrogen? Sometime in examination it is asked why hydrogen gas is collected by downward displacement of water. Because it is virtually insoluble in the water. Okay, it is virtually insoluble into the water. That's why it is collected by downward displacement of water. And second reason is it forms an explosive mixture with air. It forms an explosive mixture with air and therefore cannot be collected by downward displacement of air, even though it is lighter than it. Right? So two reasons why hydrogen gas is collected by downward displacement: because it is virtually insoluble in water. Almost 20 ml of hydrogen dissolved in 1 liter of water under normal condition. Second reason is it forms an explosive mixture with air, therefore cannot be collected by downward displacement of air. So hydrogen will be collected here by downward displacement of water, hydrogen gas. Right? I hope you people understood how hydrogen gas is prepared into the lab. This is called as Thisley funnel. Thisley funnel. Right? Clear? So let us see the procedure and how reaction takes place. Setup I told you all how to manage apparatus. First of all, you have to place some pieces of granulated zinc in a flat bottom flask fitted with an airtight cork. I have already shown the diagram to you all. With two holes, through one hole Thisley funnel with a long stem, and through the other a long delivery tube will be connected. With the help of that Thisley funnel, you will pour a dilute hydrochloric acid into flat bottom flask where already granulated zinc is present. And HCl will come in the contact of granulated zinc. Zinc is here, and we are pouring dilute HCl into the flat bottom flask. This granulated zinc will come in the contact of HCl, dilute HCl. Right? Here, due to the high reactivity, zinc will displace hydrogen from HCl to form ZnCl2, and hydrogen gas will liberate. Hydrogen gas will liberate. Right? Or suppose you are taking dilute H2SO4, so zinc will undergo reaction with dilute H2SO4 to form zinc sulfate, and hydrogen gas liberates. Hydrogen gas liberate here. Right? So I hope you people understood how hydrogen gas is prepared into the lab. Sometimes question is asked, give reason why pure zinc is not used for the preparation of hydrogen gas into the lab. So zinc granules are preferred for this reaction over pure zinc because the impurity present in the granulated zinc is copper. Granulated zinc contain impurity in the form of copper, which behave as a catalyst. And speed up the rate of reaction. That's why granulated zinc is preferred over pure zinc. Right? Collection of gas, I told you all. See, after collection of gas, whatever hydrogen gas you will get, that is not a pure hydrogen gas. It contain impurity. Hydrogen gas contain impurity. Impurity are present into the collected hydrogen gas. This impurity is in the form of hydrogen sulfide, sulfur dioxide, oxide of nitrogen, phosphine PH3, arsine, arsenic trihydride AsS3, carbon dioxide, water vapor. So in the next video, we will discuss how this impurity can be removed from the collected hydrogen gas. How this impurity can be removed from the collected hydrogen gas. That's all for today. Thank you.